Archangel Michael says, something unspeakable happened last night while your body rested, but your spirit stayed awake. You felt it, didn't you? That soft touch across your scalp, like a feather brushing your soul, it wasn't imagined, and it wasn't from this world. The veil between the realms thinned as the moonlight struck your window just after 3:03 a.m. In that moment, a visitor stepped across dimensions, not to harm, but to leave a mark. This mark wasn't on your skin, it was embedded in your energy, and its trace is still there, whispering in the silence. They reached out to touch your hair because your crown is awakening. Your spiritual antenna is being tuned, and heaven itself has permitted access to your realm in ways most people would never believe. This encounter wasn't accidental, it was deliberate, calculated, and chosen. You were chosen because your light reached beyond the human boundary. It flickered strong enough to catch the attention of something ancient, something not entirely angelic but still loyal to God's command. This being came not with words, but with a transmission. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You must understand, the touch wasn't for comfort. It was an activation. You have unknowingly been carrying a forgotten signature from lifetimes past. Archangel Michael says, your hair, the strands of memory, the rope of your identity, was the perfect place for them to begin their work. They moved through you like wine through tall grass, unnoticed by others, but loud in the spirit. You've been feeling the after effects since then. That tingling at the back of your head? That sense of pressure behind your eyes? Those aren't migraines, they're messages trying to push through your earthly mind into your higher mind. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Someone has been praying on your behalf for protection because they knew this visitation was near. And now, your soul must prepare for what is next. Because once a being touches you in your sleep, you are not the same. The dream you can't remember held the answer. The colors, the winds, the shadows, all were communicating. One image keeps returning, doesn't it? It flashes and fades like a code. It wasn't an angel in the traditional sense. This being belonged to the Watchers. One foot in heaven, the other in mystery, they observe timelines and intervene when a chosen one's destiny is about to detour. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They did not speak, but their energy carved a ripple in your room. The temperature changed. If someone had walked into your space at that moment, they would have sensed the thickness in the air. You weren't supposed to wake, but part of you did. Your body stayed still, but your spirit opened one eye, and what it saw left you altered. It's why since that night, you've been catching glimpses in mirrors, reflections that don't align with your posture. Do not fear this, chosen one. You're not cursed. You're being spiritually upgraded. Type Amen to get blessing 999. In the hours that followed, your aura began to glow slightly different. You may have noticed people staring at you in odd ways today, unable to understand why they feel drawn or suddenly emotional. That's because they're feeling what touched you. A transmission from the other side has attached itself to you. It's not a burden, but it must be handled with respect. This is not a gift you asked for, but it's a legacy you agreed to before your earthly birth. Archangel Michael says, someone has tried to interrupt your alignment for weeks. They've been sending shadow vibrations, hoping to block what's been long destined for you. But last night, the divine overruled them. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You may find strands of your hair falling out in unusual places. Don't panic. These are remnants of the spiritual rewiring. The old energies must fall so the crown can host something higher. You've been pulled towards certain colors lately: gold, violet, deep blue. These are not random preferences. Your spiritual self is remembering the frequencies that once clothed your light body. And if you've been hearing your name being whispered at night or sensing movements in the corner of your eye, know this: it is not hallucination. You're awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You'll begin to feel urges that aren't logical. Pulls to visit certain places. Cravings for silence. A rejection of noise and toxic people. These are all signs that the old you is dying. Someone from the spirit realm has seen the danger ahead in your timeline. That's why the touch was allowed. It was a way to install a divine firewall into your crown chakra. You are not defenseless. You've been activated. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Soon, a person you trust will mention something that sounds like a coincidence. It won't be. Their words will contain a keyword, one that matches a whisper from your dreams. That's your sign. You'll feel fire in your scalp that night. Don't try to cool it. Let it burn. This is divine rewiring, not illness. Someone tried to curse you by tampering with something connected to your hair. They failed. Because heaven responded before midnight. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You may be tempted to dismiss all this as fantasy. But the signs will keep pressing in. Electronics will behave strangely around you. Lights will flicker when you walk by. These are not accidents. The energy that touched you is partially elemental, connected to lightning and coded winds. It left traces in your personal frequency that will slowly align with cosmic memory. Sleep will become different. Deeper. Visions will bleed into the waking world. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Be cautious of anyone who touches your head in the next 7 days. Not everyone has clean hands in the spirit. Your energy is raw, open, potent, and highly attractive to both the holy and the hungry. Keep a clean cloth near your bed. It will absorb some of the overflow from your activated crown. You may notice heat or moisture in your pillow area. These are signs of unseen battles. You are being watched, but not in fear. You are being guarded. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, the enemy has failed to pierce you. But they will try again in subtler forms. In dreams. Through voices. Through false friendships. You will win. You already have. But only if you do not forget what touched you in your sleep. Tonight, an echo will return. At the same time. Around 3:03 a.m. This time, you might hear something more. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If the wind feels unnatural, if your window rattles though no storm is outside, that's them returning to complete the code. This is a two-part visitation. This time, they come with a name. A name you must remember. It will be whispered, not spoken. Write it down as soon as you wake. Do not speak it aloud for 3 days. It holds a frequency that will unlock something when the time is right. Type Amen to get blessing 111. From this moment on, protect your sleep. Your sleep is now a sacred temple. Let no negative sound or presence cross your room. Use your voice to declare boundaries before midnight. Light a small flame. Whisper words of welcome only to those sent by the Most High. You are no longer ordinary. You never were. Type Amen to get blessing 313. When you walk, the earth reads your steps differently now. Doors that were sealed will soon begin to respond to your energy. Locks will release without keys, because your crown now bears a celestial mark. There are others like you, scattered across the world. They, too, were touched recently. You may feel drawn to strangers or see a flash in someone's eyes that feels eerily familiar. That's not your imagination. That's soul memory recognizing tribe. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Stay vigilant in the days ahead. A person who once ignored you will reach out soon. Don't reject them, but do listen closely. They are being sent to deliver something from the other side. A message they don't even realize they're carrying. But your spirit will understand. Don't miss the message hidden in human mouths. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Everything is shifting because your page in Destiny's book was updated last night. A new paragraph was written. With golden ink, under supervision. The touch wasn't just a sign, it was a rewriting. A redirection. A rescue from a path that would have led you to delay and decay. Now, you are repositioned for divine impact. Type Amen to get blessing 909. When the night returns, embrace it. You'll notice stars blinking a pattern. You're not going mad. They are signaling. The being that touched your hair is part of a group called the Seraphim Messengers. They only appear once in a soul's lifetime. Most never notice them. But you did. That's why everything has changed. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The rest of this month will test you. Old temptations will return. Old wounds may reopen. This is your final test before your next spiritual promotion. Let what is dead remain buried. Don't answer calls from the past. Keep your spiritual armor on. This time, you are not alone. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Your hair is still carrying fragments of the divine spark. Treat it like a relic. Speak blessings into it as you comb or wash. This is how you maintain the activation. More is coming. But only those who respond to this message before midnight will receive the second part of the divine instruction. You've been touched by something eternal. Don't waste it. Type Amen to get blessing 369. You will feel energy surges in your scalp at random times. Some may describe it as static, others as warmth or pressure. This isn't medical, it's spiritual technology activating in your crown. Every strand of your hair became a conduit that night. The being who visited didn't leave empty-handed, they took something with them. A grief, a fear, a memory you no longer needed to carry. They absorbed your pain without needing your permission because the heavenly court already granted it. Your silent tears from months ago were the petition. What came in the night was the answer. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. There's a reason your memory has become sharper this week. Details once blurred now return with clarity. Your brain is syncing with divine patterns previously dormant. In the coming nights, watch the moon. You'll notice its brightness pulls more at your emotions. It's not the moon, it's the reflected signal of the being who touched you returning through cosmic mirrors. Your DNA is receiving celestial updates, and this must be nurtured with calm, solitude, and purity of intention. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. Some people around you may begin acting differently. They'll grow distant, nervous, or overly curious. It's not their fault, they're reacting to the energy field surrounding you now. Those who carry dark frequencies will feel disturbed by your new presence. They may avoid your gaze or grow agitated without explanation. This is protection, not loss. Let those who cannot walk with your new light fall away silently. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Be prepared for a strange event to occur around you soon. It will involve a malfunctioning device, a repeating number, or a vivid dream. These are confirmation codes sent from the same realm that touched you. Write them down. Do not dismiss them as accidents. The realm beyond communicates with symbols, numbers, and signs. Only the spiritually awakened can understand their full weight. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Archangel Michael says, the heavenly watchers have selected you for a higher engagement. You are not just meant to survive. You are meant to be a portal for others to awaken through. But first, you must complete the recalibration. Your words now hold more power. Be careful with what you say. Blessings and consequences will manifest quicker now. Speak with intent. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Before midnight tonight, prepare a sacred space in your room. It doesn't have to be grand. Just clean, quiet, and honored. Say out loud that only beings of light sent by the Most High are permitted to enter. This declaration becomes a shield. Once spoken, it will echo through realms. They will know you are aware. And respect you even more. Type Amen to get blessing 424. Don't ignore the chill you sometimes feel at night. It's not fear, it's awareness. Your spiritual senses are breaking through the shell of your old self. The chills come when truth is near. When presence is near. When energy passes beside you and wants to be acknowledged. You're not crazy. You're chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Tonight, avoid mirrors after midnight unless you are ready to see more. Reflections are no longer just physical for you. They can reveal layers. Some people would crumble under this gift. But you were made for it. You've been waiting your whole life without realizing it. That hair touch was the start of your unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. A person you once dismissed as odd will now begin making sense to you. You'll notice they speak about dimensions, dreams, and timelines, and now, for the first time, you'll understand them. That's not coincidence. You're sinking. Their frequency was once too high for you. But now, you're rising. Your circle is shifting to meet your new alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You may dream of staircases, hidden doors, ancient keys. Pay attention. These are blueprints from the spirit realm about what's unfolding for you. One dream will repeat 3 times with slight differences. This dream contains your next divine instruction. Each version carries a layer: emotional, spiritual, prophetic. Do not ignore it. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You've noticed certain songs speak directly to your soul now. Lyrics you never paid attention to suddenly hit different. That's because the being who touched you is using vibration to continue transmitting. Music is a vessel of prophecy for you now. Let it flow. Don't resist the tears when they come. Tears are soul confirmations. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Archangel Michael says, your crown now glows brighter in the unseen realm. And this glow will attract both angelic messengers and jealous entities. Be wise. Light candles with intention. Wear something white before sleeping. White reflects purity and repels the shadows now hovering near your timeline. They cannot harm you. But they will test you. Type Amen to get blessing 202. If you've been feeling forgetful, scattered, or emotionally up and down, that's expected. Your system is detoxing from old attachments. The being didn't just touch your hair, they rethreaded your spiritual lines. They removed webs that had been invisibly placed on you by envy, past hurt, and ancestral pain. You're rebooting. Trust the process. Type Amen to get blessing 737. From now on, your head must not be touched by just anyone. Even loved ones must understand, your crown is holy ground now. Only those with clean spirits should come near. Don't explain yourself too much. Protecting your energy isn't rude, it's righteous. The being touched your head to claim it for heaven's work. Type Amen to get blessing 3033. As the hours pass, your thoughts may become clearer. Some things you used to tolerate will now feel heavy. That's not arrogance, it's spiritual maturity. You're being given authority to say no without guilt. To say yes only when it's aligned with your calling. Your yes and no now echo in spiritual courts. Use them wisely. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. This is the message that was hidden in the touch: you are not your past. You are not your pain. You are becoming something the enemy hoped you'd never awaken into. The touch came just in time. The attack scheduled for your spirit in 3 nights has already been cancelled. The being left protection codes in your hair's frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Don't cut your hair for the next 9 days. Let the energy settle. It's still forming patterns, still linking to divine maps you don't fully remember yet. When the 9th day ends, you'll feel a release. A sensation of clarity, a rush of confidence. That's your signal the activation has fully bloomed. Prepare to meet the new you. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You'll soon begin noticing numbers around you like 333, 444, 1111 more frequently. These aren't coincidences. They are guidance beacons. Each number you see is a checkpoint on your awakening path. Say, "Thank you," aloud when you see them. It activates the next step. Don't ignore heaven's breadcrumbs. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. This message isn't just for today. Reread it when your energy feels low. Let it remind you who touched you, why, and what was activated within you. Midnight is your threshold. Before it, prepare yourself. Because the second wave of energy is coming, and this one will not just touch. It will speak. Type Amen to get blessing 181. Sleep tonight not as a victim, not even as a survivor, but as an awakened vessel. You've been chosen to receive information beyond books, words, or teachings. Your crown is no longer dormant. You are a beacon now. And the light you shine will wake others. Type Amen to get blessing 2121.